If it's the interest of Southern coalition, it's okay. It is to work all together. If the old South can if the old South come to APC, the name of Southern coalition to make sure we have the next 4 years Southern presidency, it's okay. That's why I'm saying issue for the APC win in Rivers. Adélékè mọ̀ ní APC kò ní ìṣòro bẹ́ẹ̀ ògbóyè bóyè borí ẹ̀ẹ́nà kò ní ìṣòro bẹ́ẹ̀ àní.
Is that what governance has been revision?
Is your opinion
Is it really supposed to be
about
it's supposed to
it's your opinion now. When they are playing their own game, do you ask them is that what they do? I'm asking him. I'm asking him now. Yes, now.
Are you his PA?
It could be. It could be. I said, if guys one party
I don't do the politics of
you're not God of one person. If you have to be one, if South need to be one party, if South need to be one party state, if you want to retain presidency in the South.
So Pastor was there for 8 years. How market?
That's not my opinion, sir. That's your opinion.
Only how market now.
Ambassador market he said well. He said neutralize everybody. As a neutralizer, now Yoruba got a team fast. Where you just send them go crazy. As you go understand timing. Take a shot. This one go for you. Yes. This one. Okay. The same page. On the same page. Nigeria system. I've been on this point for long, you know.
Not good governance. So why not? That is a game of north and south. Let's play it along.
No,
I'm not celebrating it. It's not that I'm happy, but that is the politics that is ongoing now.
People should look know at that
Nigeria
has of sense.
Some of it for the Tinubu has a lot of work. I've said police is
First time we will liberate ourselves politically.
Hello, decentralized Nigeria. Number one, number two. Lọ́sí Òṣogbo sí Buhari Nigeria army kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Tó bá sọ ọmọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe Nàìjíríà Adésáríà decentralization wáyé tó ti gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́nu jẹ́ Kaduna. Nigeria Aviation University Air Force and Aviation University Zaria ló wà ní ìmọ̀ tí Tinubu bá dé first two
they want to centralize all this combat, all this military.
Àwọn arábí wọn lè láti Tinubu láyé.
Anyone wey dey Kaduna go dey Ọ̀ṣun.
I say if South want to be one party state, if South need to be one party state,
go dey everywhere.
was the interest of Southern president.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program once again. This is City Stunt. I'm Mike. The night of September 2025. We appreciate all of you for always joining us, for staying glued to the channel. It's wet in the city of Lagos, especially at Ogba, where we are broadcasting live. Yeah, very, very wet, and we need to make the program very brief this morning. All right, to my respondents, we say good morning to you. Good morning, gentleman Mike. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Good morning to our esteemed viewers across the world. It's been a wet day. I mean, since yesterday.
Yesterday evening.
Still drizzling as we speak. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you so much. The man from Niger Delta.
I say good morning to all of our viewers across the globe. We say thank you very much for your support all the time, financially, morally. May God continue to be with you. And as they say, it has been wet here, and we thank God for that. We have been expecting it. September, give us rain.
We were supposed to go live around 7:30, but due to the rainfall, we couldn't. All right, okay, good morning to you too.
Say good morning, Mr. Mike. You're most welcome. Our global anchorman, global citizens and global viewers also all over the world. You are most welcome. I also Mr.
OJ Olajide Kunle, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, good to be here. Good for live. We want to thank God for life that we can witness today. Likewise, nevertheless, it's a wet day. I mean, I really appreciate the weather as it is. Likewise, but not for it to disturb the program today.
Not for you to disturb the program. All right, in the comment section, I have Emmanuel Obuji, and I say good morning to you, Emmanuel. I'm sure he's watching us from Dubai. Good morning to you, Emmanuel. Thank you for joining us this morning. I have Gowan Abdul. Gowan Abdul, thank you. He's watching us all the way from Aso Villa. Yeah, everybody knows that. Gowan is watching from Aso Villa. Yeah, very Okoro. Very good morning to you, sir. You're welcome. CO, morning, sir. Good morning, all. And that's what CO is saying now. So, good morning to you. I'll give a response to your greetings. Egbona Kingsley, you should know where he's watching us from. Madrid. Thank you, Egbona Kingsley. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Francis Joseph is also here. So, good morning to you. Benga George. Thank you for joining us this morning. Quickly to what I will have. Quickly to what we have on papers. I have the Vanguard newspaper with me this morning. I'm supposed to have the Punch, but because of the rainfall, I won't be able to read anything from the Punch newspaper. All right, but before I move into what we have on the front page of the Vanguard, we really need to wish the twin of Mookie Great happy birthday this morning. Wow. They are celebrating their birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
We don't want to prolong it. Thank you so much. And to celebrate the birthday, Mookie yesterday told me to meet the woman selling food behind. There's a woman there. I know the viewers who see the woman. He told me to ask how much is everything the woman is selling there. All the political amphitheater of the woman, what she sells there.
Let us suspend whatever.
Let us suspend it. Come here and touch over here. Wahala too much.
Good morning. I wish the twins happy birthday. Okay, Mookie Grace is your twin. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Happy birthday to you. God bless you all.
To the twin
of Mookie Great. To the twin of Mookie Great. This woman you are talking about now, you know, she's has already begun be part of our background morning show.
Sure, yeah.
So I just let us suspend whatever because we are cruising this morning.
So you said he's buying everything?
Yes,
everything. The salad, the fish, the meat, the rice, the beans, jollof rice, everything.
Mike, take a easy. Just that's
what we told you. All the amphitheater.
Guaranteed.
That's what the price.
Mike, because of Mookie Great, anyway, you know, I'm going to step up this morning. You know what I mean?
All right, here's the woman. Just make it snappy, sharply. All right, viewers in the comment section, we appreciate all of you for your contributions on the platform. I also need to appreciate Mrs. Tina this morning. Say thank you so much. All right, madam, good morning to you. How are you doing? How are you doing now? All right, one of our viewers don't talk. See everything where you decide for that place. All the amphitheater where you decide. Say make we say you want to buy everything to celebrate his children's birthday. So how much be those things we did there? Those food?
It's almost 80 to 90,000.
Almost 80 to, let's say 80 to 90,000 naira. All right. I'm sure he's watching, and if he's not watching, we'll contact him as we proceed on the program. So we're going to get it from you. So you need to appreciate Mookie Great. At least it don't relieve you of the stress of today. Abi?
Shut down completely.
So thank you. God bless you. May God give you more money in your pockets. Happy birthday. Long life and prosperity.
All right. She's a beautiful woman.
Very
Wow,
cool.
look at that. Look how beautiful you are.
We go buy cooler.
Alright.
We go carry your cooler go.
Kule one by cooler.
We go buy
We
cooler.
go all carry all the cooler.
Cooler is cooler is small.
Okay, cooler is among. Well, now we get everything. All right. Let's celebrate Muki Great. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Muki Great.
And let's celebrate all our viewers too. All our viewers. All our viewers. They've been great. They've been awesome. All right. Moses is also here. Itujare Moses is here. Say good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Benga George, thank you. Also, we appreciate all of you. Now, quickly to what we have on today's edition of the program. Like I said earlier on, I have the Vanguard newspaper with me. On 2027, Jonathan's camp PDP top shots win Peter Obi. That's the man, the talk of the town now, Peter Obi. Jonathan's camp PDP top shots win Peter Obi. This is on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Ex-president, that's Jonathan, ex-president, only Southerner that can beat Tinubu. This is Jonathan Camp saying this. It is only it's only Southerner that can beat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. Moving on to another one, page 26 of the Vanguard. Violations. Keyamo directs NCAA to start public shaming of airlines. Wow. Here's a good development in the aviation sector. Keyamo directs NCAA to start public shaming of airlines. You can go to page 26 to see this. Speaker Abbas, ADC, PDP Bika over Tinubu's responsible borrowing. Responsible borrowing. The Bika over Tinubu's responsible borrowing. And of course, Dino Melaye has also mocked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government on the issue of borrowing. Tinubu orders overhaul of military operations after Borno massacre. Tinubu orders overhaul of military operations after Borno massacre. You can go to page 10 of this. Of course, about 63 persons or so were massacred in Borno State. A sad development coming from Borno, and I'm very sure Governor Zulum is not happy with this development. It's a sad one, a tragic incident, a tragic one in Borno State. 5% fuel consumption tax. TUC issues 14-day strike notice. This is on page 9. We move down to the down part of the paper. The feud between Dangote and Nupeng. Federal government to Dangote and Nupeng. We shouldn't toy with oil sector. Pengerson, veteran orders issue strike threats. This is on page 8. Kwara APC chairman's wife daughter kidnapped. Wow. Kwara State is no longer safe. And the government at this point in time need to be responsive. They need to take proactive actions or measures to avert the crisis ongoing there. Merciful God, twins celebrate 18 years birthday. Not we know. All right, it's here. Muki Great, thank you for joining us this morning. That's Baba Twins. Oje Olajide, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Mr. Mike.
Like we have it on the front page of this paper, page 5, ex-president, only Southerner that can beat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Not North. Why Southerner?
Mr. Mike, I want viewers to go back to the memory of this city stand. There's real research. I've insistently said on this platform that the best place for me to contest is PDP. I'm still repeating it. Let them go back to the archive of the city stand and dig to it and see past edition of my comment on the best place for me to contest. I say it is the PDP now. Thank God, Jonathan and other people are seeing what I've said. That should come to PDP and come and contest. The existing structure of PDP is already on ground for him. Labour Party, part of it is already on ground for him. Other parties, these parties who also adopt him, in form of alliance. This is what you see. A lot of people are now seeing, the knowledge, the sense in this issue. He is the only person that can give Tinubu a round. I'm not saying he will win, Mr. Mike. The other parties did, but I'm saying a good contest that might likely produce a runoff between him and Tinubu at the end of the day, if Atiku is also involved. So that means if Jonathan and PDP is also win Obi should at least see this.
this opportunity and come to PDP and come and run. I'm telling you, that's best. If Jonathan is sensing that this is best for him to support somebody else instead of him coming to come and contest, and he's already showing that his man has been coming and contest, they will rather support somebody else. And if he's doing that for Obi, it's okay. That's Obi now see reason why he should come up and allow a party that already has structure and which can only go in alliance with Labour and other parties, so that we can also have a coalition in 3 stages. Coalition of ADC on one part, APC itself is going to be a coalition because other parties who adopt Tinubu as well. Then coalition of PDP, Labour and other parties too, so that at the end of the day there may be need to be a run-up. If there will be a run-up, the run-up may likely be between Tinubu and Obi. Who knows? Anything can happen. I'm not saying something else will happen. So, for Jonathan to be coming up, Jonathan's camp to be coming up and win Obi, they have seen that this is likelihood of where prospect may come out for him instead of just relying on Labour alone. Thank God, Inadi Usman faction is the one INEC has recognized. That means Obi will not have any problem. Yes. That means he will have problem. Supposing they recognize Abure will give me a problem. So I've said this. I'm so convinced on it. Thank God, Jonathan camp and other have seen in that light. So it's not like for Obi now to now see. Maybe he will not really will take this opportunity or will miss it. But if he carefully analyze this point, PDP is the best place for him to pick the tickets. Then let other parties be in alliance with him, and then let us see what will happen at 2027. I'm not saying he will win. I'm repeating it, but it's a good fight for Tinubu. So if it comes out under PDP, because existing PDP structure is still formidable on ground.
All right.
Yes.
Gentlemen, Mike, if they think or they see Southern candidates as the only person that can beat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, does it mean that the North has lost political dominance in Nigeria?
Not at all. You know, as we have always said on this platform, that there is an unwritten understanding that has existed over the years between the North and the South. 2 terms North, 2 terms South. Then you can go to any part of the South, you can go to any part of the North. So after the first term of the incumbent, it's expected that the South still has another term. That has always been the format, as it were, and based on that, it's only reasonable for any serious party to field candidates from the northern part, from the southern part of the country, so as to complete the 8-year tenure of any southern person. So it has always been there. I think TP is only making an attempt to interrupt that flow, and it's not likely to fly. I think his camp and other camps are also realizing that it's time to begin to galvanize support behind a formidable person like Peter Obi, with OJ, that is someone that can give the incumbent a serious challenge, give him a run for his money, as it were. So I think it's in order if a southern person comes out from the PDP. The only worry I have personally is the Wike factor, which I don't want to lose sight of. He has made it open that Obi should not even attempt to come to the party. And for everyone that knows Wike, all the legal weapon that he's going to use, I believe will be in his arsenal as we speak. He already know what to pull out by time. He already know what to do in terms of litigation that might likely cancel whatever convention that PDP will eventually do. So these are worrisome things within that party that is still going on. What he talks about, PDP is still very formidable. For me, they are not as formidable as they used to be. I don't want to miss that point. The PDP of today is not as formidable as they used to be, and we mustn't lose sight of that. The Wike factor must be looked into properly before he make another move that will start giving him issues. Look at his movement in the last couple of months, and only for him to get to those places, and there are issues. So those are my concerns, Michael.
All right, thank you so much. I'm still coming back to you, OJ Olajide. Yeah, in the comment section, okay, great is telling me to check my account. All right, I'll do that. Okay, great. All right, I've seen it. Thank you so much, okay, great. We appreciate that. Viraimont is saying, I don't know why Southerners are obsessed with Atiku. Did he come out saying he's going to run? No, Atiku has not officially pronounced that he's going to run in 2027. But looking at his body language, it seems he's going to contest. Now we'll move down to Dari. Obedient movements have died totally. Manuel Okuje says Tinubu is the best president in the whole world. Give it to Tinubu. I have there's a Chima saying good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Welcome to the program. Benedict Olan says a good morning to every one of us too. All right, good morning to you too. All right, there's a Chima. Tinubu has borrowed Nigeria to oblivion. Pathetic. Yeah, I'm still coming back to that. And that's another topic we'll be discussing this morning. But has he borrowed more than any other past government?
No, that's not true.
You saw the way Dino Melaye mocked him on Arise television.
Mr. Mike, is not true. If you are talking of somebody who has borrowed excessively, he has borrowed to to a level of indebtedness. Is President Muhammadu Buhari, late President Muhammadu Buhari. Even locally, he prints over 30 trillion ways and means of CBN, excessively borrowed in dollars, in pounds, in local borrowing. So if you are talking of, according to the question you are just asking, if you are talking of person who has over borrowed more than any other president, is former president, late president Buhari, not Tinubu. Tinubu has also borrowed, but the number one most borrowed president is late president Muhammadu Buhari. Yes, that's my. Is in affirmative. That's him. Nobody surpasses him, and I don't think nobody can. No, this is record. Somebody who printed, who has CBN to print 30 trillion naira. What that means was just printing money to pay. Where is that money all over the world? And maybe they could not account for it. There was an attempt to probe it to it. It was quelled by the Tinubu government. Because it's a government, it was a party that was in government at that time. But by excessive borrowing in dollars, in pounds. So it was Buhari government that overborrowed, that borrowed beyond any other president, not Tinubu.
I thought the government said our revenue has increased. So why are we still borrowing?
See, what Tinubu says is that by removal of petroleum subsidy, the save from that money being paid out to petroleum marketers as subsidy is no longer being paid. That money is now being accruing as an increment in government revenue, which is now being given to governors. That's what the president is trying. That's what the government is trying to say.
What impact does it have on the
masses? Of course, we have discussed that presently that it has not got any impact on Nigerians because it's the post management of that money was a flop. President Tinubu on June 12, when he was addressing National Assembly, was repeating that the excess money made from subsidy was given to the governors. Is that how suppose you spend the money? Give it to governors, and governors they are getting extra budgetary allocation every month. The president should have spent that money on Nigeria. President should have spent the money on those things that touch the life of Nigeria directly. If you say you want to spend 70% on Nigeria, all the citizens of government to share 30% of it, it's okay. But you share the 100% of that excess revenue with governors, and governors they are not spending money on Nigerians. Supposing the government, Tinubu said, this excess money, all the three tiers of government will share 30%. 70% will spend on Nigeria. Bringing the item from importation, empowerment, yes, you can empower Nigerians anyway. Electricity, food supply, if you are spending those education and everything, if you are spending on those matters that touch Nigerian life directly, Nigeria will have felt the impact. It will have felt the impact, the benefits of that excess revenue made from subsidy. But instead of doing that, he deployed the whole thing into the governors. That's where the deployment of that money. Yes, but the decision itself to remove subsidy is a good decision. I'm still saying it because more money was available.
The more money that you now got, how do you spend it?
How do you spend it?
On what do you spend it for?
You make judicial use.
That is the problem. That's where I have an issue with this government of Tinubu. Yes, that's the area of forte is economic ability. That's why that forte economic sense. The money, extra money you made, spend it on things that directly touch the life of Nigeria. Because like, you know how much it costs for transportation fare from where you are coming to this morning. Before somebody was to move, you know how much was spending. When somebody was moving, how much they are not spending. Everything went up excessively high because President products has multiplied effects on the price of other materials. People who are bringing food stuff from the farm to the market will pay access on the transportation of their food stuff or the food produce. Everything went up. Transportation fare, cost of generation, everything because of manufacturing went up. Those who are powering their generator in the manufacturing industry, they pay higher for diesel. So these are areas you should have spent the money, spend the money to support subsidy in production. Everything. Then Nigeria will feel the impact of that removal of subsidy benefits. Say the 100% of the money you are giving to governors. The Nigerian cost of living of Nigeria went up, and people are now living more in poverty. So that's where Tinubu got it wrong. But that decision itself is okay for removing the subsidy. So the revenue, that's where. So that's why. So just by your point, there are actively in reality excess profit revenue was generated from the removal of subsidy.
All right, I'll still go to the comment section. But when you talk about this issue of border, I think we need to blame the Senate. Yeah, we've seen several occasions where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu requested for loan and they granted it. Is the Senate acting as a rubber stamp for Tinubu's borrowing request?
The answer is obvious. Definitely yes. They have always acted in that manner. Unfortunately, so the Senate that should probe into whatever the executive is trying to do. The Senate that should do their own due diligence in terms of ensuring that we are not borrowing very recklessly the way we are doing now. Unfortunately, the Senate are also involved in this. So, as a matter of fact, one of the Senate, former Senate presidents, Ahmed Lawal, openly told Nigerians that whatever the executive brings have their blessings. And that's the same way Godswill Akpabio, the current Senate president, is also behaving. The loyalty is as total when it comes to anything that comes from the executives. So unfortunately, the kind of reckless borrowing that we are involved in, sometimes I ask myself, who are these people that are even borrowing Nigerian money? Nigeria has no business borrowing the way we are doing now. And the reason is simple. Most of our leaders are wasteful. We often think that it's about more money. For me, I think it's about being prudent with what you have. We don't have prudent leaders who can manage resources effectively. So they always believe that it's about throwing more money at issues. And this more money ends up in private pockets, as we have always seen. We were told that Okowa, former governor of Delta State, stole about 1.3 trillion naira in the recent information that EFCC told Nigerians. We also told that Yabelu has over 100 billion hanging on his neck. As a state like Kogi, my state, that is so rich in quotes in terms of revenue, a governor can still afford to pull out over 100 billion and pay the school fees of his children in advance to 2031, and he paid in foreign currency. And these are the kind of leaders we have. So how will I stand here and justify borrowing when we have those kind of leaders, and we have them like that? Those are just examples. We are wasteful as a nation, and every waster we end up in penury. Yes. So no matter how much you throw at a waster, it will go down the drain. So we cannot continue to encourage this level of reckless borrowing that we are doing. that will end up in private pockets. No, we can't, Michael.
All right, before I let you guys go, I need to talk about Sowore. Give me from now till 2027. I won't retract my statement. The statement made against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he is a criminal. Sowore has steered the DSS.
Yes, Sowore. See, I told you yesterday when you asked me the same question. I told you DSS has no business in prosecuting Sowore for statement made against Tinubu. I'm still repeating it. The statement was made to a person, to a person, not to the state Nigeria. Yes, Tinubu is not Nigeria. Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. Nigeria is not Nigeria. Tinubu is not Nigeria.
Okay.
Nigeria is an entity on its own. Tinubu is an entity on its own.
Okay.
If Sowore has made a statement against Nigeria, the Attorney General of the Federation is now one qualified to do that on behalf of Nigeria. He has made a statement against Tinubu. Tinubu has personal lawyers that should have take out the matter against Sowore in a private capacity. They have made allegations against him for private, personal blackmailing of my name or defamation of character in person. So that is the duty of Tinubu's lawyers, his counsel, to do that against Sowore personally in the court of law. And if Sowore is found guilty, so be it. You pay damages, maybe that ruin his entire fortune of his investment for life. So that next time you learn to be careful of the statement you make people. But for this to not be saying that this is as look, it's not within their profit, it's not within their jurisdiction to do that. They are overzealous. I said that's what I used to say, that they are overzealous. Their central function is to gather intelligence for security agencies. If Sowore says he's not going to retract his statement, yes, he's talking from what I don't know the kind of information he has. I'm not speaking for him. So what I'll be interested in seeing is that, Mr. Mike, I'll be interested in seeing the legal counsel of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu taking Sowore to court, go and address the matter in the court of let Sowore go and prove the fact and figure he has to claim personality of Tinubu a criminal. There should be differentiation between personality, individual, and the state. The state is not person, and the person is not the state.
All right, thank you so much. Gentleman Mike, you said the Sowore you know, or the Sowore you know, I will never apologize.
Waiting for his apology is a waste of time. Yes,
so we have important things to do.
Yes. Michael, Sowore will prefer to die than to apologize as regards that statement. As OJ said, take him to court, let him prove whatever statement he has made, and if he fails to do so, let him go down for it. That has always been my point, and that's where I stand.
All right, in the comment section, Merciful God says Sowore is a stupid guy. All right, I'm so sorry. Yele is not a saint, says Merciful God.
Of course, it's not.
Whenever Adebayo comes here, he will start by telling us why he hasn't done anything about the 24 hours he gave Sowore. All right, my good morning. Tinubu has destroyed Nigeria completely. This is coming from Ozobinwan. We have Raymond on Obi's issue. I'm still coming back to that one. All right, Raymond. Also, Tinubu is the worst president in Nigeria. In Nigeria's history, hands down. All right, thank you so much, Raymond. We appreciate everyone at the conversation. Sorry, just a few minutes, just 1 minute with you, sir. We met people here. Right. Can you just take it easy, please?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome to.
Welcome, Mr. Mike.
All right, Ola, the only person that can defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Southerner. Do you accept that?
Yes, I concur with that. Because actually this is the turn of the Southerners, the turn of the South. So the only person that can remove Tinubu out of office is a Southerner person.
Who between these two?
And the only person that Nigeria is yelling.
Jonathan, we have Obi.
Jonathan should go and sit down.
The PDP is winning Obi, also winning Jonathan.
Yeah. We know all about that. But what we are looking at, Nigeria is yelling for is Obi. Obi is the only option. Obi is the only option that can forget about being, because this is what is killing Nigeria. Tribalist. This person is from the north. This person is from the west. This person is from the east. We can see what Yaradua did, the late Yaradua. A few space of years, had it been this man spent 8 years, you understand? All Nigeria will be smiling. Yes, he's a Northerner, but just a few years that he entered, Nigeria begin them to expect good things. All of a sudden, that took him out. You understand me?
So we should know this is not the era. This is not the hour that will be saying that this is the man. We know Tinubu is not competent to handle Nigeria. Yes, from what he has been doing and what all his antecedents and what he's doing presently. Look at every week borrowing. All the excess money he has been saving from getting from subsidy removal. Yes, nobody, all the past presidents, nobody have removed the subsidy. Has that mind. But Tinubu say, I will do it. And he has done it. All the money has been, what is the impact of that money on Nigerian citizens? Instead, he doubled the pains and the sufferings of Nigerians. You cannot tell me that you are getting all these savings and you are giving to the governors. No! What are you doing as a president?
You have what police said. He said he's giving it to your governors.
Yes. Governors,
are you holding
period before down? Excuse me, Mr. Mike. Period before down, governors have been collecting allocations. Yes, governors have been. But since then, since before then, are we suffering like this way? Are we suffering during the time of Jonathan? During the time of late year, are they not collecting allocations? Is Nigeria suffering in this way? Nigeria is not suffering. But now they have doubled the money. The excess money he has collected, instead of investing it to impact Nigerian citizens. You understand? You are telling us you are giving governors. You are doubling. I don't know if paid. I don't know if been given allocation before. Is the governors not been given allocation before? What are you trying to tell me? What is your work as a president, as the head of the nation, to put this in order? Even if you are giving it to governors, you should direct them. You should lead them. Tell them, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. He has the right to do that. You understand me?
I won't tolerate any unruly behavior today. Hello, sir. You have to take it easy over there. I won't tolerate any unruly behavior today on the program. Akule, you take it easy over there too. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If anybody is okay, I won't tolerate it. You always like to interrupt. You always like to interrupt. That's okay. All right. Continue what you say. If you want to display leadership, just go far away from this place. All right.
What I am saying, please, gentlemen, audience, please, so that you can hear me clearly and understand where I'm going. Please, what I'm saying clearly is that we all are Nigerians.
They are making their opinions known to people.
If you want to, we all are Nigerians.
You don't need to beg anybody.
Excuse me. We all are Nigerians. If this country is good, it's good for all of us. If it's bad, it's affecting all of us. You understand me now? So this is the era. It has come to the point that we are not looking at this person come from this side. This person come from this side. We are looking at the competent in you. If you have a competency to do it and do it right, that is what we are looking for now. It's not the time this one is from the Yoruba, this one is from the north. I told you what this man did within a space of years. The late Musa Yar'Adua, within a space of, and everybody clapped for him.
But you know, under this hardship, under this administration of President Tinubu, we have governors that are still working.
Yes,
despite the hardship.
Yes, that is
the land.
That is
an example is Alex of Abia State.
Even a Zulum of Borno State is working. You understand me? But what I'm saying that don't tell me that he's giving governors the excess money that he's making. All our politicians, even all outside governors, they are all rogues. They don't have Nigeria at heart. Yes, but we have individual character. The way you reason and the way you think, it might differ from the way I reason and the way I think. Yes. You can see what the magnificent work that Alex is doing. Even that Zulum is doing from the Borno State.
Thank you so much, authentic, because of
thank you. The era has come that we are not be looking for this one.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Okay. Good morning, Theater, Mr. Vincent. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our esteemed global audience. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, my co-analyst on this platform. First of all, before I start my intro, I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Muki Great on the celebration of his twins. I think more twin blessings shall continue to fall in your space in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you for being there. Thank you for a show of love and a extension of love and care for this platform. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. If we have it on paper that the only region that can unseat President Tinubu is the southern region, who can you pick out from the southern region that can unseat President Tinubu? We have Jonathan has not said to be contested. Obi, we all know that it's contested. But out of these two people, or should we include Amechi?
No, Amechi does not fall into that gap.
Okay.
When you say two, Jonathan has not come out to say definitively that he's contesting.
Yeah.
Even though there is the body language has attested to. But when you look everywhere across the divide of the country, the only name that resonates better to the hearing of the common masses is Peter Obi. And there is no two way about it. If you put Peter Obi, even the former president, Chief Olusegun Aremu Obasanjo, attested to it that Obi is coming. And that statement, they say, the word of Ezra are the words of wisdom. And we should not wish that word, that statement away, credit to Chief Olusegun Obasanjo about the coming of Obi. I think as of the now, Obi caught a larger chunk of patronage across the divide of the country. And that's my take for now.
All right, Mr. Femi, your take on this matter?
When they say it's only a northerner that can unseat President Tinubu, it's a very, very clear case.
But is Obi truly prepared to unseat him?
Definitely, Obi is. But preparation of Obi alone is not enough. Before you can defeat Tinubu, you need the support of others. Somebody like Jonathan needs to swallow his presidential ambition. And there must be a very good synergy between PDP, Labour Party, and ADC. Three of them put together. That is when I will know that they are talking. But if PDP say they are going to fix Jonathan, Obi say I'm going to ADC, and all of them they scatter. Okay, they are going to repeat the same 2023 election. So don't give Northern a choice to choose between three people. Give them choice, just two choice. It's either Tinubu or Obi. But if you give them three choice from the same south, then you are dividing your strength. Then the Northerners' fourth strength will be divided into three, which everybody know that there is no way Tinubu will not be able to pick chunk of it. He will be able to pick majority of that thing. So the best thing for them is for these three angles, all of them to work together. And it has been my stand from the onset that you cannot repeat three race course against President Tinubu. The man is fully prepared and he has nothing. Don't tell you that Tinubu, he has this rest of mind to the extent that he doesn't bother whatever anybody say. They are crying about insecurity, about get out to go and spend holidays. 60 people killed
in Borno.
Over 60. I'm telling you, God forbid, if 200 people die today, Tinubu will complete his holiday. He doesn't send anybody to tell you how. He has this rest of mind. So I don't know, his political calculation is on the top notch. So if the south is not only by the only candidate that can defeat Tinubu must be from the south, it must be a strategic one. And if I will ask, I will choose Obi because the yearning of people for Obi. If not that I choose Jonathan, that's what will be based on selfish interest, because they will know that Jonathan can only rule for one term. Constitutionally, he cannot go. But Obi, if he just enter agreement with you, he can change anytime, any day. So I think Obi has that potential.
All right, straight to the comment section. I think Merciful God is talking to Mr. Vicenta this morning. I don't understand what you are saying. Obasanjo that couldn't win his polling unit. He couldn't win his polling unit.
No matter how you, how you draw Obasanjo down as someone who has not been able to win his polling unit, but they still remain a factor in Nigerian statehood. And when you look at Obasanjo as a persona, even though there are some aspects of his governance that I myself I really didn't like when he held sway, but you can't wish his voice away when it comes to political calculus of who is going to stand at the center of this country. And I want to believe that even though if he has not won his polling unit before, I think it still remains a factor when we are trying to gauge voice of reason in this country concerning the development in the political amphitheater. I want to believe that Obasanjo is a stakeholder, likewise every one of us. I think if he must have seen a lot of things that you and I are not accessible to. I think for having made such statement that Obi is coming, I think connotes a lot of undertoning that you and I might not be able to imagine.
Yeah, Pierre Oga says, Vincent, you need to rest this morning. Alex Oti of Abia State is preferred by Obasanjo than Obi. Alex Oti is showing workings. No be church. Let
me reply this thing and go again and go and do your fact checks about Obi when he has sway as governor of Anambra State, and the facts are so there for anybody to see. I want to believe I'm not making a case for Obi as being a perfect man. As of now, among the gladiators that are pushing themselves to the fore, I think he's still in the pecking order. I think he still stand at the top.
All right, Andrew Ogudumi says if Obasanjo is still relevant in Nigeria's political space, Tinubu will not win the 2023 election. But he won the 2023 election.
Well, let me come a bit about
I really get what he said here, or what he has written. If Obasanjo is still relevant in Nigeria political space, Tinubu will not win 2023 election.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
If he's relevant,
that's
Tinubu wouldn't have won the 2023 election.
But that's true. But that Tinubu win 2023 election does not mean that Obasanjo is still not relevant. To some extent, Yoruba will say Konitola Romobakoma Kudasaki was a retired general. He was a former president in this country. So that Tinubu won in 2023 doesn't mean that Obasanjo is still not relevant. He can still press. I believe that he still has some relevance. He can still press some button to some extent. But his relevancy has been reduced. That is the truth of the matter. It's not like as it was before. Since he has stopped to involve in active politics these days, the day he has turned his cards in PDP, he has not involved. And there are some areas Obasanjo cannot enter this new gens with. Do you know who dislodged Obasanjo in Ogun State? It was Buriji Kasamu. Yes. Ogun State political space, it was Buriji, because Obasanjo cannot compete when we talk about spending money. And what Nigeria understand is money. That is the truth of the matter. So when we're talking about the influence of Obasanjo at that time, it was the Northerners, backing. It was Northerners that brought Obasanjo to power. That's why up to today, some people don't see Obasanjo as somebody that represents Yoruba in the political space. Some people believe that this is the first time we have somebody that will rise up from Yoruba nation to become president, not Obasanjo.
Amnam says Obi is going nowhere. Northern Christians, Middle Belt will never follow him with people like Erufai. They despise him with a passion. That is Amnam on this. Now we move down to Amnam again. Go and ask poor families who are benefiting from Nel Fund. Generations will thank him for that singular act. That's Tinubu. We move down to Udeze Chima, and he says, Mr. Vincent, you don't waste your saliva on every comment. Yeah. Please, Mr. Vincent, tell us one achievement of Obi in Anambra in 8 years. Nothing. This is from Antnam. We move forward. Mike, who voted Tinubu? That was in 2023. Did anybody vote Tinubu? That is what Obi was.
That's a very wrong question. Did anybody vote Tinubu? You may say Tinubu did not, but did anybody vote Tinubu? Who said that? People vote for Tinubu. People vote for Tinubu. They should not come and have that question.
You see,
it's ridiculous.
I've always said that politics is not. You don't ride on emotion to say where the political pendulum will swing. I think that in any political space, I think you have to dot you dot your I and cross your T's. That is what it is. That is where it is being played. But when we now say emotions doesn't. No, there must be concrete planning when it comes to political aspiration. You understand? And an absence of that, it means that it's going to be a shy play. I want to believe that in as much that Tinubu, no matter, because he has the financial war chest, he has the instrumentality of an office to use at his disposal. He can wield it anyhow. But what I'm saying is that he can only wield it well when he delivered on his mandate by making our lives better than where he met it. And I believe that the government is all about delivery. And an absence of that, it shows that he does not have the opportunity, or he will not have the opportunity of having a second term. But with the little time left in his administration, I think he can still change the narrative. That has always been my take. And the development so far on this platform has shown that he is still below par. I believe he can still up the ante to see that the needful is done, so that we all will say yes, though it's not yet Uhuru, but we are gravitating towards it.
All right, if also Obinwa said Mike who voted Tinubu, Dare has responded to him saying that I voted, as he voted Tinubu, he voted for Obi in 2023, but now he'll be voting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All right, we have Gowon Abdul saying that I think Obi is the best candidate that can defeat Tinubu with that backing of Jonathan and Atiku. Also, Tinubu has recycled Lagos with Agbero. Okay, this is also Pierre Oga. With the 8 years of Obasanjo spent in Aso Rock, Ogun State was looking underdeveloped. Obasanjo only worked for the north.
Yes, even up to the now. Just yesterday, I just came back from Ogun State. The roads are not, they are pitiable. It's in a pitiable state. When you look, successive government, I don't know what they are doing as regards Ogun State roads. Even the one that has been claimed to have been done lies within the urban center in Ogun State. I just came back from Ogun State yesterday. I will share my experiences with one of our crew members here, Mr. Chinedu here, that my experience, what I experienced in Ogun State. I think I will not be mistaken if it were not so.
All right, responding to Obinwa on who voted Tinubu in 2023, Antman says millions voted for Tinubu and he won fair and square. All right, not to Steve. Tinubu said he doesn't believe in Nigeria, so I'm not surprised the way he's running the country. He may divide the country before Biafra.
And we will thank him for that one.
You thank him for that.
If he divide Nigeria, yes, that is why I'm not. That's why.
So
yes.
You don't believe in one Nigeria too.
But which kind of nonsense oneness? I've been telling you on this platform that I don't. But who oneness help now? Our oneness that make us to be stagnant up to this moment. And don't you see what Tinubu is doing? He brought Tama, started dismantling everything. Can't you see? He's scattering. And more than that, they know. You know they are kicking against state police because they say it's going to lead to the balkanization of this. And I want Tinubu to do something that will lead to the balkanization. Yes, let everybody. Israel, Israel, everybody to his tent.
Until when we rise up as a citizen to do the needful, so long we continue to miss the lane. Because when you look, check from the armed forces till now, look at our coat of arms. When you see a horse and an eagle, what bearing do they have with each other? When you check the signal on our military uniform, you see an Arabic language being written on it. Then what does that go to show you? Is Arabic language our official language? Then it shows that there is more there is more to be talked about concerning the configuration called Nigeria. And I think that we are gradually teaching towards that. A day will come when Nigerians that are responsible will ask questions that how have we come to this state, and it will be answered one day.
Now we asked ourselves if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has put Nigeria's debt too far, just like what Dino Melaye said on Arise Television. Tinubu go soon borrow from Opay.
You see, in as much that I will not say, because I don't have my problem about borrowing, but when you borrow when you borrow from any institution, borrow that money for which it is intended to be used. But a situation whereby you borrow, you keep on borrowing, we are not seeing the realistic essence of that borrowing playing out in our lives. Then you begin to wonder you begin to ask questions why they borrowing. And I want to make allusion to the fact that I've even said it countless number of times on this platform that profligacy of this government is never, is unprecedented in the annals of Nigeria, history of Nigeria. And I want to make sure that I want to also restate my statement that unless there is a kind of aesthetic due diligence being done on all this borrowing, and see that to the letter where all those borrowing, what are they being borrowed for, and how concretized are those borrowing been made in the direction for which it was borrowed. That is why we will say governance is heading towards the right way.
All right, I will never retract my statement. Give me from now till 2027. My statement against Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be retracted. Don't you think Sowore's defiance will land him in trouble?
And you see, I've always told you, and I've said it, I will also be repeating myself again concerning Sowore. Even though I don't like his the way he plays activism, but there are some things that I think there are windows of opportunity that is available to Tinubu and his government. If someone has, insulted you or brought your office or your persona to the law, I think commonsensically there are windows of opportunity that you can employ to see that that thing is addressed, I think, the court. And he also has armies of legal luminaries at his command. And I think to see whether what Sowore has said concerning him being a criminal is worthy why for him to be brought to book. I think that's how he's supposed to do.
Yeah, your briefly, your take on it.
Well, I think the DSS, they are still not doing something too much. They are just asking him to retract it, and which anybody can ask. That instead of us to go to court, let's Kukuman, if you can delete it. And if Sowore insists, if they charge him to court, he should go and defend it. That's my take on that.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. I really appreciate your contribution. All right, it's raining and we need to go on to this program. But before we end the program, okay, before we end the program, we need to allow Mr. Unle and Oyeze, analyze what they are here for.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you once again.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to be here again. All right. Good to be on this platform.
Sowore has said it that he will not retract his statement. Is he not looking for trouble?
Yeah, I think he always have a day in court for now. So I think he has up to like 3 court cases. So for somebody like that now, that is awaiting court cases, what do you expect him to do? He may not even apologize, but when they get to court, the lawyers and his lawyers, the president lawyers and his lawyers will be able to iron out things, and why they can just engage him for libel, and he will have to explain himself. Why are you calling this president a criminal? So you have to put the facts on the table. But if you cannot get the facts, Sowore is supposed to be in prison from there.
Sowore is supposed to be in prison.
If you cannot get any facts, why is calling the president the criminals?
What's your condition?
Yes, let me just make it very brief here because of the atmosphere is getting wetty here anyway. Let me just, at what point did Sowore actually make that statement? We learned that one president of Nigeria went to somewhere in Brazil.
One president of Nigeria or President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Okay, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
In Brazil.
I don't know what is happening. I don't know whether we still have any president in that sort of currently. Yes, made a statement somewhere in Brazil that he has solved everything that has to do with corruption. In fact, he has killed corruption. But as Sowore reacted to that, and based on that, Sowore reacted. Is Mr. President actually telling the truth? when you talk about crime, crime has perspectives. Which one are they going to take him on? Tinubu has been alleged severally to have, misused funds in Lagos State. Tinubu has always been shielded in secrecy. Most of the things about him we don't know. There are so many acts that are not very clear about his personality. We have also an alleged drug-related issue somewhere in the US. A lot of it. Then, my brother, in honest truth, apart from immunity, if we investigate Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration today, we will not see anything criminal about his administration. What happened in Rivers State is an act of criminality.
Declaration of a state of emergency.
Not only declaration of state of emergency,
Which one are you talking about?
having an election under a military administrator in Rivers State. So, bros, Sowore knows exactly what he is talking about. If Nigerians can be sincere to themselves, we all know what is actually happening. I don't know how he has been able to justify that he has killed corruption in Nigeria. No more corruption in Nigeria. But on every day, we are seeing acts of corruption. If they did Sowore, of course, Sowore, they know themselves, they know themselves, and he was the one that asked Sowore to get out from the prison. He freed him, he freed his son, and he left Nnamdi Kanu there. So if Sowore feel otherwise, about what is on ground. But Mike, remember too, that this particular Bola Ahmed Tinubu used a lot of dirty words against an existing president, Jonathan. Good luck, Jonathan. He called Jonathan a drunkard. And Jonathan never took him to court. I can remember the kind of words the then Lai Mohammed were using against Jonathan. As at that time, Jonathan never took him to court. He has been advised severally to be careful with the sycophants he surrounded himself with. Because if care is not taken, they are going to bring him down, and at the end of the day, his ambition might be jeopardized. I agree that Sowore is more of a politician than an activist. But on this issue, if we must tell ourselves the truth, these people has put Nigeria in a very tight corner. Acts of administrative and leadership crime has been committed against Nigerians. And everyone can see it on daily basis. So using DSS, using whatever, they know themselves, and they know how, at the end of the day, they know how they're going to sort themselves, out.
This statement was made while the president was in Brazil. Did he think of the reputation of the president? Did he think about the international image of the president before making that statement? Don't you think he has damaged the credibility of Mr. President?
Yes. No, when you don't go outside and tell corrupted lies.
So the lies is
a corrupt lie. It is also annoying to see a president, even the American president cannot come out and tell the whole world there's no corruption in America. And APC government is the most corrupt government in the history of Nigeria.
Sorry, can I come in?
Hold on.
So when you say you have stopped corruption, you have killed corruption, what are you actually driving at? That means you are a complete. I know that when 100% of Nigerians will agree with this, that Nigeria are still fantastically corrupt, even under his watch.
I'm coming to you. Wanted to react.
Yes, I think when people don't know the beginning and the existence of the president, they shouldn't come here and be giving us fallacy news around them. And if you don't know Tinubu, I can tell you a brief of Tinubu, right? Tinubu school in America. From there, he came back home and worked with ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil is still existing in Lagos there. And if you don't know him, likewise, is one of the people that fought for the democracy you and I are enjoying today, and we are just having a free speech as it is. You dare not do that under the military. Those are the people that went on the trench to save you, to save me from the dracuna of the military then. So, and when you now say you don't know our president, I'm just trying to tell you, maybe some of us will not, maybe we're just unfortunate not to be in Lagos to see how Tinubu built the Lagos entity into a world-class entity as it is now. And that is what everybody is enjoying today. The other time, King Harry honored us. We went around the whole Lagos. We were so happy with what we were seeing then. A pro-Atlantic city, all this, the new embassy of the US, and that sort of thing. It's true Tinubu development. I can tell you wholeheartedly, we've never had anybody like Tinubu when you're talking of development of the state. And that is what he's trying to snowball into the federalism that he is occupying now. And what we don't know, we need to be asking questions that we don't know how Tinubu came to be. Tinubu has been on for right from Sheikh Musa Yaradua. He went under tutor of Politica right from Sheikh Musa Yaradua, and he learned through the regiment, not just jumping the gun now. People that are jumping the gun now, and you believe you can just win election overnight. And I can talk about Obi generally. Obi has offended a lot of senior citizens that are really deep into politics. I can tell you the likes of the erudite, some of the erudite elder statement in the Anambra state. Ezefe, the likes of Ezefe. I was quite fortunate to be in the Ezefe office in Ikoyi one time when I need to deliver a parcel for him. Then I could see that the man is not even in tune with Obi right from onset, because he was past ex-governor of Anambra. He was once ex-governor of Anambra, and he was telling us that Obi is just not his choice for any election, because he knew what he did then to them. And those are the people that you can even believe in. When you're talking of people, those are the people that Tinubu was mingling with as of that time, not just newcomers. So if you don't know anything about the news, how the governors, how the president, our president came to be, and that's just the bit of the history of the president. I'm just telling you.
I think I have a depth. This is not rhetoric. It comes with proofs, you know. It comes with research. It comes with evidence. It comes with a lot of things. You know, I can tell you, the last time we heard about the revelations about Tinubu's position on, of course, Funsho Williams, we understand. We know Tinubu's position on Afenifere. We understand. We know Tinubu's position on June 12th, MK Abiola. We understand. We know what Sule Lamido revealed about Abacha and Tinubu, the conspiracy that is going on. But this is not a matter of, you know, if you want to continue to dig into these people and put these two figures, Obi and Tinubu, on the scale, then you will understand why we are too mysterious about what is happening in Nigeria. Let me give you one instance. I'm not taking you too far. On May 29, the swearing in day, Tinubu Dobale. Do you know what that means? He failed. I told you that that's the beginning of the failure of his administration.
For where? For where is the
you understand what I'm saying? That was the beginning. So that was why a lot of things
Going on, that's our own culture. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? On the first time a sitting president is being sworn in, he said about to
democracy. Yes.
No, Mike, I said it to this platform. Go and watch that video. I tell you that is the beginning of what is the burden that is to come. And I went as far as also trying to give you instances of Tinubu's mysterious personality.
Mysterious personality. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Then, on that note, how would you expect? I made it very clear that anybody that is carrying injustice on his head, the shoe he is wearing in Aso Rock today does not belong. It's oversized, does not belong to him, and we have seen the consequences. You understand? Now look at what is happening now. Even his comment, the speaker of the service speaker, have told him that this borrow, he get a CB. The speaker, Abbas, told him.
You saw what Dino Melaye is.
No, the speaker. Yes, I've never witnessed it before. I'm telling you that a lot of things are coming on the ground. No, in less than 2 years, when we talk about recklessness in borrowing, no, understand, in less than 2 years, you have almost hit that target of Buhari. No, give us the mystery. And up to now, we have not been able to see.
Aren't you seeing the impact?
I don't know. That's why I need to ask them. I need to ask that. You see, when these people are talking borrowing, it's good to borrow. America borrowed money. America is the highest debtor as it is. But one thing is, don't borrow for consumption, borrow for productivities. And what is before this president came into power, Nigeria has been a consuming nation. I've been here several times when the era of Jonathan and the likes, that we were importing toothpicks, ordinary toothpicks. We could not produce it in Nigeria. Are we now producing nation? Are we not consuming nation then? And when you borrow, the money you borrowed, you have to use it for productivity, and that is what Nigeria has to embark on now. Ajaokuta still rolling, is still dead. As it does, they have to revitalize it and for job to be created. So what are these people are just saying? I don't know whether you are just bitter about that you lost election, whether you are bitter that Obi is not coming for to the seat. Tinubu has arrived, and we as a president, and we will allow him to finish his term. That's 8 years. That's 4 plus 4.
Are you sure he's going to finish it?
I'm telling you,
on paper, the only region that can defeat Tinubu is the southern region.
What the southern? And where are they going to play that?
Obi is from the south.
Obi is a lot. I mean, he has lost out already. Let me tell you, because charity begins at home. Tell me the charity Obi has from home now. Everybody is rejecting it in the states. Yes, I'm telling you.
Everybody
is rejecting Obi in the states. So what's the crowd he has? Tell me Obi crowd. Let me see Obi crowd. Obi still need to learn from the likes of Tinubu before he can get to that seat, that #1 seat in Nigeria. I can tell you, because Tinubu learned from people that were more sophisticated in politics than him, and the likes of Shehu Musa Yaradua. So who is Obi tutor? Obi has no tutor for now, and that is why the likes of Ezeife are saying they don't count Obi as a candidate. That if Tinubu want to know the secret of Obi, it should come to him. And Ezeife is one person I've seen. I've visited in his in his company in Ikoyi. I don't need to lie. I can verify.
All right. I just want to say. Yes. It's not a personal attack anyway. I'm not annoyed whether Obi lost the election or not. That's not the issue. But the issue is that the issue is that we're going to put this thing on the table and look at it. When we are looking at it, we are not just looking at it with our open eyes. We are feasting on it. And you have not been able to buttress your quest as Nigerian president. Tinubu has not been able to justify that. The Speaker of the House of Representatives have told him, Oga, if you say you go park well, and more is coming. No, it's running now. But whether money point or Opay.
Where's
no,
the part?
no, bros. Whether money,
where's the which newspaper carrying it?
I'm telling you that it is very clear thing. You understand? For you to see, it is there on the paper. It's not a social media thing. It's a reality. You can see it on by yourself. Go and watch it. You understand? The government has turned against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is not competent enough, and people are seeking for solution. And what is the solution? You can see it very clearly now. But unfortunately, Nigerians has been mourning ever since APC came into existence. They're the ones that brought evil. They call themselves evil, and they will be the same evil that united against the entire masses of Nigeria will also unite to remove that evil, and that's what we're talking about.
All right, on the front page of Daily Post, we have the report saying Nigeria's debt alarming. We must reject reckless borrowing, says Speaker Abbas. I will move down to another one. The Speaker says here that's on the Punch newspaper. Speaker Abbas backtracks, denies condemning Nigeria's borrowing. On Daily Trust, Africa's debt at critical point, says Speaker Abbas. And we have on Vanguard, Speaker Abbas, ADC, PDP disagree over Tinubu's responsible borrowing.
Thank you very much.
Of course. The recklessness. Just talk about just reckless. No, let me tell you very well. Let me tell you very well. Unfortunately, they are trying to borrow obese ideology. Throughout Tinubu's campaign in 2023, we never hear anything that has to do with production. All we hear is abado, up and down. Bros, it was Peter Obi that came out and said, from this thing to consumption. No, it's not correct. We will need to move from this consumption to production. So it was Obi the factor brought this concept in, and they went all of a sudden they went and borrowed that ideology. But let me tell you, in a situation like this, where we have a micro economy that is as dead as anything. Yes, I can tell you, when you talk about growing, but when you talk about production, when you're talking about production, we're talking about consumption. There are two different things. At what point will Nigeria be self-independent in terms of be able to feed themselves? The agriculture sector is working, the transport system is working, there's 24 hours electricity. Nigerian microeconomy now can begin to witness a major turnaround. This Nigeria cannot be done by somebody who lacks competence, who lacks integrity, who lacks leadership, who has become a threat to democracy.
Under Jonathan, what did this woman told you? The woman from the World Bank, Okonjo-Iweala. He told you guys save for the rainy days, save for the rainy days, and we never had it so good than that time. And I don't like going back to the past.
I will go back to you. I will go back. Because not the
we are talking about
when you didn't allow me to, when you posted me, you understand?
Take it easy.
You said Obi is talking of productivities. Obi has a what's it called, restaurant. He has a what's it called in Abuja there, where he sells his goods. And the only thing that they see in Obi's what's it called, the supermarket was Euro beer. The other things are imported, and you are saying Nigeria should go into productivity. How do you want to? You need to be leading by example, and somebody that is not leading by example, he has no stake to be talking out. And I can tell you heartedly, the only person that will fix this country, either you like it or either you don't like it or you say you cannot enter America. He went to America and nothing happened, and shame to you guys. And he came back, and Trump could not even, he could not even blink a bit that there's a Nigerian president stepping the lands of America. So propaganda you guys are bringing, always, pull it down a bit, please. We know the things are not really going well as of now, but it's not today that we are meeting that such a problem in Nigeria.
Mike, can I give you an insight of what Mr. Kunle was trying to say concerning the issue of saving for the rainy day?
Yes.
You know, these people you are seeing today who are in power was the people that through Oshomo, I can mention the governor. Oshomole was there. Rotimi Amechi was there. You know, they destroyed. See, after destroying Governor Sowore under Jan, but I know the history. They used Oshomo. This Bola Tinubu, I can never forget. I mandated Jonathan and this that they must share that money. Oshomole was jumping. Then they were sharing sovereign national fund. I mean, what they call it. They were shouting up and down until, unfortunately for Jonathan. That's why I say you should go and sit down for now. He brought that money and they misused it.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. We need to go because of the rain. Oh, Ben Jack. Oh, we need to go.
Shake it now. I mean, you see the
quickly before we go. Yeah. Your own take on Sowore. He said he will not retract his statement. So what do you have to say?
Well, let me say good morning, Mr. Makadope, and good morning, our viewers. Thank God. Good health, remain blessed. Well, for one, and the young man, I know him that we have already said it. It's a man who stands in his word. I like it. If I say something, I'll stand on what I'm saying. I must stand there. So let him stand there. And let the lawyers of Mr. President come out, not the DSS.
Is he not thinking about the consequence of what he said?
What consequence? Did he say any bad thing? Is it the president where they call a criminal? What about US Donald Trump? Is there not a lot of them where they call him? Did they arrest anybody? What about former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan? Did Goodluck Jonathan arrest anybody? For what current president, Ahmed Tinubu, said about Jonathan? Did Jonathan arrest him? No. He did not arrest him. So the young man have already come out and said something about him. Everyone he says is wrong. Let him come out and challenge.
All right, on excess borrowing in the administration of President Bola makes you know that people are criticizing or condemning. What's your own take on it?
Yes, advice will give to that borrowing. What are they using the money for? Is to borrow and share to the governors and the arms of the government. They will be sharing the money. What impact have they used that money built in Nigeria? We don't have good roads. We don't have light. We don't have hospital. I think he went out to go and treat himself from outside country. Why they cannot put the hospital in Nigeria? Or whatever they needed in hospital, let it be there. Okay, look at this one here. How many story building? Is it not one man that put it? Is it a government man? So let them put this up of hospital. This is what we need. Not to share the money. To tell us as they share the money, they don't want the nation to stand. We don't want the nation to stand. Let us accept the reality. If not this coming to 2027, either they will my brother, I cannot tell you say a sign now will remove Ahmed Tinubu. If that will not take it from the north.
From the north.
And by 2026, it is then we know who will be the presidential candidate for each of them. That is when we know say yes, these people will remove Ahmed Tinubu. But as of now, no one can say just a person will remove Ahmed Tinubu. Let 2026 come first.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, to the viewers all over the world, we say thank you to all of you. We are very, very grateful for your contribution. We appreciate all of you. That is people that are in the comment section, commenting and contributing to what we said, what we discussed this morning. People that contributed to what we said this morning, what we discussed here, and as a topic, we appreciate all of you, So for Biodun, we appreciate you. King Gary, the Palace of the Palace. Thank you for joining us. Benedict Olaye, Udozi Chima, we appreciate you. GOA, David Okafor, Antnam, that Ninja Boy, Oga Pierre, CO, we appreciate all of you. Muki Great, Raf A, also Obinwa, and many other viewers who contributed in the comment section. And if you're one of those that will be watching the program after at this live broadcast. We implore you to comment your own opinion too in the comment section. Your opinions are needed. Please comment your view in the comment section. All right, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel and please share the program. Let people know what is going on City Stand and what we do at the stand every day. We appreciate all of you. And to Mookie Great, who is celebrating his children's birthday today. We pray for understanding, we pray for wisdom, we pray for prosperity. By God's grace, there will be. I don't need prayer to pray again. All right, long life and prosperity to your children. Okay, great. All right, goodbye, all the viewers. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, somebody has something for you. Yeah? Somebody has something for you. You're the one holding the umbrella. Okay.